Wild boar, originally from Europe, have become one of the most serious and destructive invasive species in the United States. In Texas alone, the wild boar population has exploded to about 1.6 million, out of an estimated 2.7 million across the entire country. That means well over half of the nation's wild boar live in Texas, and their numbers are still rising at an alarming rate. As their population continues to expand, the damage they inflict on crops, ecosystems, and private property escalates with it. For farmers and ranchers, this isn't just a minor nuisance, it's a multi-million-dollar disaster. Relentless digging, rooting, and trampling behavior of wild boar tears up pastures, destroys carefully planted crops, and leaves entire fields looking like they've been plowed by heavy machinery overnight. They devour corn, wheat, sorghum, peanuts, and even livestock feed left out in barns. On top of that, their wallowing in streams and ponds destroys water sources for cattle and contaminates supplies with mud and bacteria. Make matters worse, they prey on small livestock, ground nesting birds, and even fawns, wreaking havoc on the balance of Texas wildlife. For the agricultural industry, the losses have been devastating. Experts estimate wild boar cause more than $50 million in damages every single year in Texas alone. Why is the problem so hard to contain? The answer lies in the reproductive power of wild boars. Each female can give birth to 2 litters a year, with 6 to 10 piglets each time. In some cases, sows have been documented producing as many as 20 piglets annually. This rapid breeding cycle means populations can double in just a year or two, if left uncontrolled. Unlike deer or cattle, boars reach sexual maturity in under a year, creating a conveyor belt of new generations almost impossible to stop without human intervention. This crisis has pushed both the state and private landowners to take bold and creative measures. One of the most high-profile solutions is the Texas Wild Boar Championship, an event that has become as much a cultural phenomenon as it is a population control method. Attracting over 3,500 hunters from across the United States, this annual event blends tradition, competition, and necessity. While it may appear on the surface like just another hunting festival, the truth is far more complex. For Texas, the championship isn't just entertainment. It's an essential weapon in the war against an invasive species. The hunt takes place in two official seasons: winter, from December to February, and summer, from June to August. Each season lasts about 2 weeks, giving hunters plenty of time to organize, prepare, and deploy their best strategies. Unlike casual weekend hunting, the championship is a full-scale operation, with teams of hunters coordinating through maps, drones, dogs, and vehicles to locate herds and maximize their harvest. Hunters are often permitted to take between 50 and 150 wild boars per session, depending on the infestation level of the area. These limits ensure that the boar population is significantly reduced while avoiding overhunting that could harm the surrounding ecosystem. But make no mistake, this is no ordinary hunt. Wild boars are powerful, aggressive, and intelligent animals. Herds or sounders often contain 10 to 15 animals. The larger groups of 50 or more have been reported in heavily infested regions. The biggest boars can weigh up to 450 pounds, with sharp tusks capable of tearing through brush and hunters. More than one participant has learned the hard way that a cornered boar will not run, but charge. For that reason, safety training and preparation are just as important as marksmanship. The preferred weapon of many championship hunters is the Remington 700 rifle, prized for its accuracy, reliability, and long-range capabilities. Able to strike targets from up to 300 yards away, the rifle allows hunters to bring down dangerous boars before they get too close. Others prefer shotguns for closer encounters or even bows for a traditional edge, though that carries greater risk. Specialized gear, including night vision scopes and thermal imaging, is also common, since many boars are most active after dark. Before hunters can even step into the competition, they must undergo months of training. Some practice for 6 to 12 months to prepare for the challenges of facing unpredictable, intelligent, and sometimes deadly animals. Training includes not only weapon handling but also understanding boar behavior, herd movement, and tracking techniques. Hunters are taught to anticipate escape routes, avoid unnecessary suffering, and always respect the landowners who host these hunts. For younger participants under 18, a youth hunting license is mandatory, along with health requirements like proven 20/20th vision or corrected vision. The championship isn't just about killing numbers, it's also about science and data. Each hunter is required to report the number of boars harvested, along with details about where they were taken. Wildlife officials analyze this data to understand migration patterns, breeding hotspots, and the effectiveness of different hunting methods. By studying this information, Texas can refine its long-term strategy to keep the invasive species under control.
If you'll enjoy this video, please like and subscribe my channel for more information.